In the lively village of Angwanbiki, a humble butcher named Malam Bako was known by all. He was a large man in his late 40s, always wearing a blood-stained white apron over his red kaftan, with a thick beard and tired eyes. Though he struggled with sales, he was honest, hardworking, and deeply loved his only son, Yusuf, a playful 10-year-old boy who always helped him at the stall. His wife, Mama Yusuf, a petite woman in her late 30s with a scarf tied tightly around her head, often complained, "We can't feed ourselves, Bako. Your meat is fresh, but nobody buys." Bako sighed each day as he returned with leftover meat, holding Yusuf's hand tightly, praying things would change. One fateful day, Bako met an old friend, Kamal, in a nearby town. Kamal had grown rich fast and wore fine clothes, gold chains, flowing agbada, and expensive shoes. He pulled Bako aside and whispered, "Your hands are skilled. You don't need just cattle. There are other sacrifices that bring sales." At first, Bako laughed it off, but as days passed and customers remained few, he began to consider Kamal's offer. Kamal took him to a hidden grove outside the village, where hooded men in red and black stood in a circle. Their leader, with burning coals in his eyes, told him, "Only blood of what you love most will feed your meat with wealth." Bako trembled. "My son," he whispered. The leader only smiled and nodded. That night, Bako wept like a broken man, staring at his sleeping son coiled beside Mama Yusuf. But greed drowned his fear. The next morning, he took Yusuf to the abattoir, claiming they had a special cow to cut. That day, no cow was slaughtered, but Bako returned with meat. Lots of it. It sold out within hours. People said, "Ah, this meat is sweet. It smells different." Mama Yusuf rejoiced. Bako smiled, but only he knew what he had done, and the silence of Yusuf's absence grew louder. As days turned into weeks, business boomed. Bako bought a motorcycle, repainted his stall, and even built a new house. People called him Baba Fresh Meat. But his wife grew suspicious. "Where is Yusuf?" "He's with relatives," Bako would say, but his eyes always dropped to the floor. Then strange things began to happen. Flies surrounded his meat in the middle of the night. His new house echoed with Yusuf's laughter. He began to dream of blood flowing instead of water. Every morning, he woke to footprints in blood leading to his door. One day, during market hours, a small boy's voice rang out across the square. "Daddy, why did you kill me?" Everyone turned. Bako dropped his knife. A bloody figure of Yusuf stood at the center of the market. The crowd screamed and scattered. Bako fell to his knees. That was the last day Bako was seen. Some say he ran into the forest and was never found. Others say the cult came to collect his soul. But to this day, when the wind blows across Angwanbaki Market, people say they hear a voice whisper, "Daddy, why did you kill me?"